The real reason you keep waking up at 3 a.m., have you noticed it?
Night after night, you wake up at exactly 3 a.m. Not because of a sound, not because of a nightmare, not because you forgot to turn off the fan. You just wake up. The room is silent, the world is asleep. Yet somehow, you are completely alert. And for a moment, it feels like something pulled you out of sleep. Most people ignore it. They roll over, grab their phone, check the time, and force themselves back to sleep. But what if there is more to it than that? What if your body isn't malfunctioning? What if something deeper is trying to get your attention? For centuries, many spiritual traditions have considered the hours before dawn to be unique. Not because the clock itself has power, but because the world becomes incredibly quiet, the distractions disappear, the noise fades. And in that silence, people often become more aware of their thoughts, emotions, dreams, and inner experiences. Think about it. During the day, your attention is scattered everywhere: messages, work, conversations, responsibilities. But at 3 a.m., all of that stops. For the first time, there is space. And sometimes when there is space, things rise to the surface that you've been avoiding. Questions you've ignored, decisions you've postponed, feelings you've buried. Many people who repeatedly wake at this hour notice something interesting. Their mind immediately goes to the same subject: their purpose, a relationship, a life decision, a dream they keep putting off. It's almost as if a part of them refuses to stay asleep any longer. And that's where things get interesting, because sometimes the thing waking you up isn't fear. It's awareness. Awareness that your current life no longer fits who you're becoming. Awareness that something needs to change. Awareness that you've been ignoring your own inner voice for too long. And the quieter the world becomes, the harder that voice is to ignore. Some people describe feeling an unusual sense of presence during these moments. Others experience vivid dreams. Some feel emotional for no apparent reason. Others receive sudden clarity about situations that have confused them for months. Whatever form it takes, the experience often feels significant, like a message that's trying to break through the noise. But here's the mistake most people make. They immediately reach for distraction: the phone, social media, videos, anything to escape the discomfort of being alone with their thoughts. And in doing so, they miss the very thing that woke them up. The next time it happens, don't rush. Stay still. Take a few deep breaths. Pay attention. Ask yourself one simple question: what in my life am I refusing to see? Then listen. Not for a voice, not for something supernatural. Just listen. Sometimes the answer arrives as a feeling. Sometimes as a memory. Sometimes as a sudden realization. And sometimes nothing happens at all. But the practice of listening changes everything. Because whether you see it as spiritual, psychological, or something in between, one truth remains. The quietest moments often reveal the loudest truths. Maybe 3 a.m. isn't about fear. Maybe it isn't about darkness. Maybe it isn't even about sleep. Maybe it's the one moment in the day when life becomes quiet enough for you to hear yourself. And if you keep waking up at that hour, perhaps the real question isn't, why am I awake? The real question is, what keeps trying to reach me when the world finally goes silent?